Good day! I am Edeline N. Cabanyo, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies, and for today's discussion, we are going to discuss about new literacies. So, are you ready? Okay, very good. When you hear the word new literacies, what comes in your mind first? Yes, Anna? Wow, that's a good answer. Now, let's discuss what is new literacy and what year this literacy developed. New literacy between 1950 and 1970. The development of literacy both operational and functional. During this period, literacy was defined as reading and writing skills necessitated for activities in modern society. Beyond the 90s, literacy had started to diversity in the light of technological development, changes of living conditions in cities and the new necessities. Literacy is not defined only to know to read and write. Rather, it is a matter of applying knowledge for specific purposes in particular contexts. It includes a socially driven and evolved a pattern of activities such as writing corresponding, record keeping and inventories, posting announcement and reporting. And now, let's proceed to exploring the new literacies. There are 7 new literacies that are stressed in the 21st century curriculum. First, the multicultural literacy. This literacy is about understanding ethnic groups that comprise the population and focuses on complex issues of identity, diversity, and citizenship. This literacy helps us to understand more about ethnic groups and about their different languages and cultural beliefs and traditions. 2. Social literacy. This is the development of social skills, knowledge, and positive values in human being to act positively and responsibly in sophisticated complex social settings. So in social literacy, this is where we use our social skills through engaging and communicating different people in social settings. So some examples of social literacy are reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Number 3 is the media literacy. This is the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create media. In media literacy, it is not only about how media works, but also it's about the role of media on how we come to see the world we live, including how we understand the media messages. Some examples of media literacy include television, video games, photographs, and audio messages. Number 4 is the financial literacy. This is the ability to make informed judgment and make effective decisions regarding the use and management of money. New literacies is not only about the development of digital technology, but also it is all about making an effective decision with regards to the use of money, and that's what we call financial literacy. And the example of financial literacy are the household budgeting, learning how to manage and pay off debts, and evaluating the trade-offs between different credit and investment products. And number 5 is the digital literacy. This is the ability to effectively use digital devices for purposes of communication, expression, collaboration, and advocacy in a knowledge-based society. In digital literacy, this is where we use digital devices to communicate our loved ones and special someone, and the example of digital devices are web browser, search engine, email which is the most famous today, text, PowerPoint, and etc. And the number 6 are the ecological literacy. This is where we understand the principles of ecosystem towards sustainability. This ecological literacy helps us more to understand about ecosystem and also to understand how nature sustains life. And here are some examples of eco-literacy. First is studying the interplay between local society and the environment, supporting habitat restoration projects, and working with local citizens to improve and sustain our ecological. And lastly, creative literacy. This is the ability to make original ideas that have value and the ability to see the world in a new way. This literacy is a concept that looks beyond setting with a book or holistic approach, and these literacy are more focused on broader learning. Here are the 7 truths on 21st century literacies according to the research of National Council of Teacher English 2013. Come up with a research that reveals the following. First, as new technology shapes literacies, they bring opportunities for teachers to foster reading and writing in more diverse and participatory contexts. Second, sites like Literature Voice of the Shuttle, Online, Fanfiction, and the Internet Public Library expand both the range of available text and the social dimension of literacy. Third, research on electronic reading workshop show that they contribute to the emergence of new literacies. Fourth, research also show that digital technology enhances writing and interaction in several ways. Fifth, K-12 students who write with computers produce composition of greater length and higher quality are more engaged with and motivated toward writing than those who do not write with computers. 6. College students who keep e-portfolio have a higher rate of academic achievement and overall retention rate than those who not keep e-portfolio. They also demonstrate a greater capacity for metacognition, reflection, and audience awareness. And lastly, both typical and atypical students who receive an online response to writing, revise their works better than those participatory in traditional method. So, an overall and as a conclusion, since success with technology depends largely on critical thinking and reflection, teachers with relatively little technology skills can provide less useful instruction. Therefore, school must support the teachers by providing them professional training and up-to-date technology for utilization in classroom. Global economies, new technologies, and exponential growth in information and transforming our society since today's people engage with technology-driven and quickly changing world. Teachers need to prepare students for this world with problem-solving, collaborative and analysis, as well as skills with word processing, hypertext, LCDs, webcams, smart boards, networking software, and that are central to individual and community success. And that's the end of our discussion today about new literacies. Did you learn about our discussion today, class? Okay, very good. Let's give a round of applause for everyone for listening and cooperating to our discussion. Thank you and goodbye, everyone.